What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I've already done a video on 10 things I love and 10 things I hate on the Ram that we used to have, and now we have this sexy son bitch. So figured, you know what, we've had it for 3 months now, so might as well do 10 things I love about this truck. I don't know if I'll do a 10 things I hate, because I don't even know if I could find 10 things that I hate about this truck. But you know what, I found 10 things I love. Let's get to them. All right, first thing on my list, and this isn't in any like particular order, but the color of this truck, obviously, you know, I ordered the color I wanted. I was on the fence about it because the F-150 that I had, you know, a couple years back was lightning blue, and it was the most beautiful blue I've like ever seen. The only issue I had with it is like when I would dust a truck or like kind of throw on some like spray wax and clean it, it would get really fine scratches. So I was always like polishing that truck to get the scratches out. And then this is Atlas blue, and what I've noticed with this, so it is a little bit darker than the lightning blue, but with the Atlas blue it doesn't scratch as easily. So like I've dusted this thing and washed the crap out of this, and there's no tiny scratches in it like you would get on the lightning blue truck. So I don't know if you can really see the color, but this blue is absolutely amazing. You know, I do not regret getting this color at all. If you're on the fence about getting lightning blue versus like the antimatter blue, I would get lightning blue. What am I talking about? Velocity blue. It's not even Jesus, I can't talk. This is Atlas blue. Good God. Atlas blue, 100% you should go with the Atlas blue. This truck looked absolutely phenomenal. I did do the blackout package, which gives you the black emblems, black mirror cap, you get the black wheels, and then you get the projector lights with the black bezel and the black grille. So that does tie in the truck a lot better. You get the black Ford emblems as well, so that does make it look even better. So if you're ordering a truck and you want it to look like this, you need the black appearance package to get the truck to look the way that this one does. So let's move on to the next one. Second thing, the tailgate on this truck. So it is a push button. It also has a button in the cab and on the key fob that you can press to drop the tailgate, but it is assisted drop, which is awesome. But this is the main thing I want to talk about, was the step that Ford does on the tailgate. That is hotter than shit. And then we just have this goofy little handle right here that flips up. Anyway, so this helps tremendously when you're trying to load a dirt bike or really anything near the bed of your truck. Tailgate is absolutely amazing. It is a little bit heavier than your traditional tailgate, but it's worth it in my opinion, because this helps more than you know. Since we're on the subject of kind of the bed region, the truck bed would be my third thing that I like about this truck. So it is 6 inches longer than the short cab for the Ram, which is amazing because I can put 2 dirt bikes in the bed of the truck with the tailgate closed. Obviously the back tires are kicked sideways into the middle, and the front tires are going to go in each corner, but having that is a huge plus, especially when you got your buddy's bike in the back of the truck and you're not trying to lose all your shit and then all your buddy's shit out the back of the truck. So huge plus to have 6 more inches of bed space on the Ford. Fourthly, the transmission on this truck is phenomenal. So it is the torque shift 10 speed. So it has the ability to skip gears. So you could be at a stoplight, as far as like daily driving goes, you'd be at a stoplight, go from first to second, and then it will shift straight to like fourth, it'll skip third, or it'll shift to fifth. Whatever the computer thinks it can do according to how you're driving, it'll skip gears. So that's amazing. And then the fact that it has 10 gears instead of like your traditional 6 is amazing for fuel economy. It shifts so smooth. I can't even begin to tell you how smooth this 10-speed shifts. It's absolutely amazing. And then it helps you a lot with your fuel economy, one, because you have 10 gears that you can go through instead of 6. But when it comes to towing, it helps. It's ridiculous, because instead of it like searching for a gear to tow like up a hill, like we have a huge hill that we tow here in New Mexico, that going up it is kind of a pain in the ass. But with the 10 speed, instead of it, you know, searching in between first and sixth You know, I hope you're not in first going up the hill, but you know, between 3rd and 6th, it's searching between like 4th and 10th. So, you know, the 10-speed transmission on this thing, God, it's so good. I love it so much. You know, if I had to put it in order on how I made this list, I probably would have put the transmission somewhere at the top. But in this case, I wrote it down as a 4th thing, but nonetheless, it doesn't affect how I feel about it. It's still absolutely wonderful transmission. No regrets about switching to a 4 because of the 10-speed. I know some people kind of are like a little scared of the 10-speed, but the 68 RFE that's in the Cummins sucks anyway. So 10-speed, absolutely amazing. So probably should have talked about this when we were talking about the color of the truck, but the headlights on this thing are one of the things I like the most. Is so I had LEDs on the Ram, so it kind of like swooped around the truck like this. So this LED comes all the way down here, down this way, and this ends up being your daytime running light. And with this, like with the Ram, I would notice it's like it's bright at nighttime. During the day you can see it, but it's not, by any means, it's not bright. This one, however, is ridiculously bright. You can tell it's a daytime running light. You can see the whole thing. I think it makes the truck look absolutely awesome. I would turn them on for you, but all you guys would see is a blinking light because it's an LED. But this light right here, absolutely amazing. Should have talked about it when we talked about the blackout package, but I figured we'd just make it its own topic. This is one of the things, or one of the 10 things I like about this truck. Before we move on to the inside of the truck, let's stay on the outside and let's talk about this thing. So the door code is so convenient. If I go riding, I can leave my keys in the truck, lock the truck. You push the 2 bottom buttons and it locks the truck. Well, I got my keys in my pocket, so anytime I put my hand back here, it'll lock, right? See what I mean? Pain in the ass. But anyway, the bottom 2 will lock it, and then you're good to go. You can come back, put your door code in, you're good to go. But let's hop into the inside of this thing and talk about the interior. All right, now we're in the truck. One of the things I really like is the mirrors. So yes, they are fold out and in by the push of a button, which is awesome, right? Most trucks have that. My Ram had that. 1500s have that. 150s have that. Not a big deal. This is what's badass. This button up here pushes them out and sucks them back in, which is a huge plus because, man, my eyes are killing me. This is ridiculous. I don't know what's blooming out here, but my allergies are kicking my butt. I'm so sorry. Anyway, as far as like comparing that to the Ram, I don't know if the higher levels of the Ram have the mirrors that will kind of like fold out on their own. I don't know if you have to hit them. My truck, when I had the Ram, would fold out. This is awesome because the driver's side, not a big deal. Passenger side, if you're by yourself, it's the biggest pain in the ass because you got to stop, reach over, hit the shit out of the mirror, move it out. Not in this case, because you push a button, it'll move that side out and this side out. So just saying, that's kind of a huge convenience factor as far as like towing. If you're towing by yourself, it's definitely nice to have. So that's on the list. And now that we're in the interior, all black interior, greatest thing you could ever do to a vehicle, right? So gone are the days of like the beige interior or like the gray on the door. Everything's black, right? Which is one of the reasons I went with a Lariat instead of an XLT, is because you get black headliner, all the A pillars, B pillars, everything's black instead of like that god-awful like tan or beige color, if you will. You don't have the gray trim. This is black. I mean, this is silver, but it kind of, you know, it's tied into like the silver on here and then the silver on the dash. So I don't think that looks too terrible. But as far as like everything's black, like look at the door. Nothing is gray. Nothing is beige. All black interior. It looks so good. You know, instead of having those god-awful colors that might have been something cool back in the day, but I don't like it. I don't think any younger person would like it. King Ranch might be a different story. You know, most people like the real look leather. It's not for me. I think black's good, but I wish Ford could have made the Lariat with a cloth seat option, because I don't think the cooled seats do enough for me to have leather seats. I don't like leather seats. I like cloth, so I hate to say it, but I might try to switch this out and do cloth seats in a Lariat. That might be kind of cool. But let's talk about this entertainment center. All right, this is 10 inches of, oh yeah. So this thing, I mean, the truck has freaking Wi-Fi, you know? So that's pretty awesome. This truck, the, whatever, what is it, Sync 4, splits it in half. So you can do like your climate on this side, or you can switch, you can do your navigation, back to your stereo. I'll leave it on climate because then I can push all the buttons. But my biggest thing with this is like when you go to like a Ram or something, right? They have like the big Tesla style touchscreen, right? All these buttons, all this shit would be touchscreen. I like touchscreen. I also hate touchscreen because when you're off-roading or driving on any road, any DOT highway sucks, right? So you're trying to push the touchscreen and you're trying to push stereo, and then your finger moves and goes to phone. So now you're on phone. It's like the biggest pain in my ass. So having physical buttons like play, pause, skip, go back. You can turn the screen off. Turn it back on. Hold on. Turn it back on. You know, you can go to your menus, you can go to your settings. You can adjust all your air conditioning right here instead of having it on the screen. I mean, you can still adjust it on your screen, but you have the option of doing it all right here on your the bottom of your console. And then you have wireless charging on your console, which is pretty awesome. I don't really use this very much. I just keep my cables in the truck, but it is nice to have this for when your buddy or someone forgets their phone charger. So it works pretty good. I got this big old bulbous case on my phone and it charges through it, so I haven't had any issues with that. But that's the entertainment center. Last thing on my love it list is the back seat. So back seat on this thing is absolutely massive. So this seat is all the way back. So if I go ahead and measure this to the front of the seat, you know what, let me put you down and we'll get a different angle on this thing. All right, measured from the front of the seat to the back of the seat. Let's go, we're gonna go to the top of the pocket. We are at 13 inches of legroom. With my kid's car seat to, let's just say, straight line, I guess. So front of the car seat to the top of that pocket still is 14 inches. So my eye, God, I'm so sorry. But anyway, that's a lot of legroom. Way better than the Dodge. One of the main reasons I bought this truck was because of the back seat. Not that I want you to think this was my last thing I liked. It was just I didn't want to bring it up because I already talked about it in another video. But you know, I was like, fuck it. I like this so much. Let's talk about it. This back seat is absolutely amazing. It doesn't have the hump in the middle of the floor. Right? There's no hump. It's a flat floor. And you got 13 inches of legroom with the seat all the way back. And I don't even drive like this. It goes forward probably another 2 inches. So you get 15 inches of legroom, 16 on the car seat. So if you're a family man, this is the truck for you. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's 10 things that I like. I don't know if that's gonna be 10 things you like. It's just an overview of a 2022 Ford F250 Lariat. 10 things I love. I don't know if I could find 10 things I hate, but those are the 10 things I absolutely love about this truck. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.